Hello everybody, I'm John Evans and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching. Happy Monday. As many of you know, today is the day we find out who wins our free vintage giveaway. First Monday of the month, of course. This month it's the hand-blown clown, slag glass clown. And as always, through the miracle of the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel, 50 participants, 50 subscribers who commented. So let's get into this haul. You're going to see some amazing things like this Blue Horizon pattern by Stanley Roberts. But look at that pattern. I'd love to have a whole set of this. You can't touch this for any less than 40 bucks on the internet for one of these platters. I paid $2.99 for this because we're going to do something with a circle wall in our house. Just a reminder to like and subscribe as always, and leave me a comment. Ask me a question. Let's interact, huh? Let's get to today's haul. I have, first thing I found, we found this at this antique mall in Kokomo, maybe? This bird, what's a Rooster Teapot? Now, first of all, we couldn't find a match anywhere on the internet for this. So we believe this to be pretty rare. We paid 10 bucks for this teapot. And he might even do like a special thing when it reaches that temperature. He might crow or whatever it is a rooster does. Anyway, roosters crow. This is to me, probably between a $40 and a $50 teapot. I'm throwing this on eBay because there is not currently one of these on eBay. So pretty unusual, pretty rare, probably 80s teapot. Next thing, on our way down the line, we found this in Flora, Indiana at the Flora thrift store. Kind of a newer thrift store. I love this pattern. Does anybody know what this is, though? This weird cylinder that has a handle. Is it a lunch? Is it a lunch pail for a loaf of bread? That's all you're having? No, this is for knitting. This is for knitting needles, and I assume yarn. This was 8 bucks. They certainly knew what they had there. $8. But I bought it. I'm going to try to sell it for about $28. Next thing, my fiance found, half price. I totally missed this. Was a chess set, like a mid-century ceramic chess set with these beautiful characters. Look at these. Look at that. And this whole set was 10 bucks, half price, so $5 for a whole. There's a board that goes with it. There's nothing special about the board, but these are incredible. And they're all complete in a full set of kind of mid-century chess pieces with none missing and none chipped. They actually go for around $50 for the whole set. So she paid $5, and we are thrilled with that. Next thing, on our way out of town, we're driving on our way out of town for the big Indiana trip. Heading out, and I look on the side of the road and I see this in a kind of a junk shop scenario. And I tell Christy to, hey, stop here. And she goes, I can't stop. I said, then pull around. And she pulled around, very irritated that I was throwing a monkey wrench into the works. But I went back. And when I came back, I actually came back and I didn't buy it. I said it was $10. And she says, what are you doing? So I went back and paid the $10 for this Boho wicker magazine rack. I guess that's what this is. Yeah, magazine rack. Pretty cool. As far as magazine racks go, I undervalued this. I came in at about 25, 30, 35. Christy was like, no way, that is very unusual and probably worth a lot more. I still am not sure what we're going to ask for this. I'm thinking around $55. Maybe more. This could be one that surprises. There's no exact copies of this that we found. Next thing I found at Goodwill in Lafayette, maybe. Speaking of something I've never seen in my life, a mug stand, hand blown on a wooden stand. This amber glass. I mean, this is incredible. I have never, ever 6 none broken, hand blown amber mugs. Can you get the price? $9.99. Vintage. It looks to be 70s. Whew. I wouldn't sell this for less than $75, and I may even ask $100 for the super rare, never seen one before, amber mug set. All right. Next thing I found. We're not really going in order, but we do have the heavy hitters at the end. This is one. I was at a ladies' garage sale in the retirement community. We talked about this. She had a couple of cool electronic things, and one of them was this Hanukkah. What do they call this? What do they call? Oh, geez, I knew this. Menorah. Gosh, still got it. This light, the flicker, they flicker. You know, like they used to do. You get the tin can with the 7-Up can. Someone made it into a lamp, and it's got the flickery light. You'd throw on a Jefferson Airplane album and try not to have a freak out. I don't know what I'm going. But listen, this electric menorah with these flickery special bulbs, it's worth about $40. I paid $5 for this. It was $5 or it was $4 because I bought something else. You will see shortly. But, you know, if you pay $5 for this, $40, $35 profit. Next thing from the same lady. Are you kidding me? It's what you see over here. This fiber optic spinny lamp for $5. And when her friends were talking to her about selling, she said, I should be asking $10 for these. She's right. This one's actually pretty nice. It doesn't have as full a fiber optic thing as the other one does, but still very cool. Great vintage base. $5. It's probably worth $40. $35 to $40. And we've got 3 items left. And this is one that we bought at an antique mall. Might have been, it wasn't Trader Bucks. Maybe. We found a set of 3 of these. I don't know. What are they? Like little baby angels with gem eyes. Let's see if we can find the other 2. Okay. They've never been out of the wrapper since we've got back. Look at these. Look at these naked babies. So we bought a bunch of stuff there, and when we got home, some of our hosts, gracious hosts, family was over, and they said, well, what'd you get? And we started to show them, and we couldn't find our naked babies. There were 3 of these for $9.99. 3 for $9.99. The only comp we could find online was $45. So, plus shipping. So that's a little closer to $60. I don't assume we're going to get $60 for these naked babies. And I generally don't deal in naked babies. I've actually been pretty outspoken about some of the dumb naked baby stuff that's out there. But are you kidding me? Look at this. Ridiculous. I love these. We're going to try to get $45 for them at least for these gold naked babies. We had to drive back. Well, we bought them, and they didn't hand us the 3rd bag, which had the naked babies. So we called back the next day and said, are our naked babies in there? And they said yes. you have the naked. So they never gave them to us. So the receipt was still there. So it was a very weird situation. We went back. All right, we're down $45. We're down to our last 2 items. This was one where I was in a lady's, literally in her garage, at her garage sale, and I looked over on the table in the back, and lo and behold, she had a 4 canister set of Holiday Designs canisters, kitchen canisters, all 4 not chipped, unless I can do something about not chipped, all 4 of them, these beautiful Holiday Designs canisters. And the price, you ask? The price? $15 for 4. This is a $100 set of canisters. So my instincts were to say, hey, would you take 10 for the canisters? But I thought, I'm already getting a great deal on this. Gladly take my $15. Let that karma go down the road with me. And that's how I left it. I'm not going to try to, what, $5? I'm not going to try to, clip someone for $5 when I'm already getting a great deal. So we're down to our last item. And this goes in the personal collection. We were at an antique mall. Christy says, you're not going to believe this fan I just saw next door. I wander over. I see this fan. I look at the price, and I was like, hooty-hoo. That is rich. And but I examined the fan, and I was like, man, this is incredible. Look at the base, too. Super kind of space agey, kind of weird, very futuristic fan. This is a Kenmore fan with a mint green blade, metal blade, plastic case. Incredible. Works incredibly. The price, you ask, $45 for this Kenmore fan that works perfectly and is kind of a mint green. So I was bummed out, but then, as I kept talking about it, Christy said, I tell you what, why don't we go halves on this fan? You put in 22, I put in 22. We buy the fan and keep it for the house. No resale. We just go home with this fan. And I was like, that is why you are the greatest research guy in the history of the world. Impulsivity. Let's go. So we bought the fan. If we were to sell it, probably $75 to $100. $45 is, darn near full retail. Not quite, but darn near full retail. So, forgetting the fan, I spent $78, $78 on all that stuff you saw when it's all said and done through my booths. Maybe some eBay, possibly some Facebook Marketplace. I'm looking at $490 off of $78. And you can do it too. If you live in a climate where you have year-round garage sales, take advantage of that. The prices don't get any cheaper than that. So thanks for watching. Let's find out who wins the adorable little glass clown. I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching the program, everybody. Good luck to you. Jackie Augustine, congratulations. You have won the adorable glass clown. You got to email me, midmodmoney@gmail.com with your address. I will send this to your doorstep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to hit that like button, leave a comment, and remember, always round up.